Boys and girls, how you doing? This is moving like crazy. Here we go. Stabilized. Okay, so pick a card today is what needs to be healed. Yeah, the shaking for sure. And no, it could be interesting. Let's see. Let's keep an open mind. It could also be my hair color and not the haircut. Or both. Who knows? So, yeah. New hair color soon, I was thinking. Watch out. Okay, never mind. Let's move on. Okay, so what needs to be healed? It can be any situation you know, and if it doesn't resonate, let it go, right? Let's move on. There's many amazing readers on YouTube, just like, you know what I'm saying. Enjoy. Okay, so let's have two power. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What needs to be healed? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So pile number uno, right? 6 of Pentacles, Queens of Wands, King of Cups. Wow, very straight to the point here. Right. So what needs to be healed is very much the balance, because the balance is off. Yes, you will say here is pretty equal, absolutely, but we're not there yet. No, that would be the wonderful result if the healing happened. If it happened, yes, indeed, you have equal give and take, you have transparency, and everybody is happy. That's definitely the point. Okay, I think there's been a lack, definitely. Look at those. It seriously is a lack of transparency, a lack of balance. You have very cold color, very hot color. Already by the images, you're already like, wow, okay. One is very much, the King of Cups is very much on the fence. However, yes, he doesn't want to commit, you know, however, Axelle, how many however can you do? Many. So that person doesn't make a decision, and there's still a lot of love. There's an enormous amount of love. The King of Cups protect his heart very much, but there is a cup, there is a love, massive amount of love. And if it's not about love, it's about business, they're very much a will to make it happen. However, it's a little, again, number 220, however, yes, it's a kind of like, oh, I'm backing off. Because this beautiful little thing doesn't have to be male, female, you know, no gender, you know, you apply to your situation. That person, it can be you, it can be the other person, doesn't matter. It's very much, wow, in your face. That person is so sexy, so in the spotlight, and yet very humble. So again, there's a kind of in between, in a sense of, you know, not just because you're in a spotlight that you have to be vain, not at all. But it's a kind of like, it's not someone very straightforward to read, like that person. So in some ways, they're similar. But they can be as well a little bit kind of like contradictory or complementary. That is the beauty of it. And together, that could be very much a yin and a yang. And that's where you can have that balance. The thing is, in my eyes, it has to be expressed, because that person, the King of Cups, might be afraid and intimidated by the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, even though that person is very much like in the spotlight, very humble, and can't trust this one because that person doesn't communicate. So communication could be key here. It has to be expressed, it has to be sorted. Under the deck, okay, Ace of Pentacles. And then if we go any further, 10 of Pentacles. Amazing. I'm going to go with that side, actually. We change everything today. This is a revolution. Yes, it's a chance of a brand new beginning, or a beginning. But this time, starting really at the same level. Let's start again. Let's restart. Let's start fresh on a starting block. Let's do this. There's a will to make it work. And the result is the 10 of Pentacles. Magnificent. Magnificent, absolutely. It's each other match. You are absolutely each other match, and you can be a power couple to so many different levels. Abundance at so many different levels. There's no question in my mind. the yin and the yang. And if we go if we go this way, yeah, we changed the way today. That's as simple as that. It's all about increasing knowledge. You can definitely learn from each other. You can learn with maybe a therapist, a healer. Maybe it's about, having a lawyer, someone, with knowledge you don't have. It can be as well talking to a good friend, someone that will be positive and productive, not jealous or narrow-minded. Because for a lot of people, this association won't be the most evident. A lot of people won't get it, and that's okay. They don't need to get it. You need to get it. Okay? So in my eyes, the healing is also, it's part of destiny. Destiny decided you guys are supposed to work together, be together, love each other, blah, blah, blah. You name it. Because this is, as you know, my favorite card. Equal give and take. And this is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I'm going to leave it there because I could speak for England about this one. This is marvelous. Okay, so part number 2. What needs to be healed? Or whatever. Yeah, what needs to be Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, Page of Wands. Oh my goodness, beautiful. It's a lot of resolution here as well. So what needs to be healed is straightforward. Someone is not straightforward. That's it. That's the point. That person is, or both of you kind of like lying to yourself or showing a certain face to the world and actually, feeling differently. Can I speak today? It's Monday. Whenever you're watching this video, it doesn't matter. Any days really. You kind of, lying to yourself, thinking, oh, no, you know what? I don't care about that person. You do, but maybe it's a bit scary because that could be, the Ace of Wands. It could be that new ideas, that new beginning, that it would be a new way for you to be with somebody or work with somebody, and that scares you. So you kind of like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at it. And sometimes it's yes, lying to somebody or lying to yourself. No matter what it is, it ain't gonna work. So there's one solution here. Yeah, is to move from this yuckiness of not seeing the truth or wanting to see the truth or say the truth towards peace, tranquility, serenity, traveling toward each other, find yourself. That's what I wanted to say. I think is meaningful, but also walking toward the other person and maybe meet halfway. Travel toward each other. And as a result, you have a Ten of Cups, happy ever after. And that can be as well business, doesn't have to be about love, but it's about finding that peace, that tranquility, that serenity. So what needs to be healed? It's obviously maybe communicating, maybe facing yourself first, and then you can face the other person. Yeah, it's about leaving behind limitation of your own mind, limitation of, any kind of limitation altogether, or maybe some form of trauma, and realizing I'm worth it. I can reach higher ground. And when you both realize that, then you can go to the next level together. Yeah, you're holding on to your foundation, you're holding on to what you know, and yet you're watching what is possible on the other side of the wall. You realize that it is possible indeed to go to the higher ground, and yet you prefer to hold on to what you actually know. That is not the solution. Or maybe you're holding to your money, or you're holding on to what is possible in that context, whatever the context is. It can be business, it can be love, doesn't matter. Why hold on to your position when you actually can fly high? There's something you don't want to see, or something you don't want to say. That needs to be healed. Yeah. And then from that you have the clarity. And from that you can move forward, brand new beginning. But this time, clear cut, literally. I thought to myself, one more. And yes, the sun is absolutely stunning. That's where you absolutely find happiness, joy, success, you name it. You reconnect with your inner child. You truly do what you really want to do. Really, really, really. And that's wonderful. And together you can be joyful like you've never been before. It can be also having children. That could go very much with this one. Indeed. Wonderful. It's a really two different story, and yet splendid. loving it. So have a wonderful day and I see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.